Driving Empire players are tired of this, but before I tell you guys what it is, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, the thing that people are tired of is NASCAR updates. Now, let me just state my opinion first, and then I'm going to talk about what you guys have been saying and what I've been seeing generally throughout the community, you know, what kind of the common consensus is about this issue. So, let's kind of get started with what I think. So, personally, I think that the NASCAR partnership with Driving Empire, it's been around for over a year now for sure. I think it's been maybe even close to 2 years almost. It's been a while though. We've had NASCAR for a hot minute in the game, and I think it really is cool. I mean, we have our own NASCAR island right here, and it's a really great partnership. I mean, it's a real-life racing series that we have in Driving Empire, and they had tons of cool races, liveries, specialty cars. It really is cool, and you can get all the stuff in this event for completely free. Therefore, I see this whole big event with NASCAR. Well, I guess it's not necessarily an event. It's more of a long-term partnership as a win. I see this as a win. You know, Driving Empire is getting a cool, you know, NASCAR real-life racing series in the game. NASCAR gets promotion, and the players get free cars. But the consensus from the community has been different, okay? So at first, it seemed like everybody was enjoying NASCAR, enjoying it being here. And that's until about, I guess, I don't know when the general consensus shifted from it's a cool thing to they're adding it too much and overdoing it and it's annoying. Now, I don't know why people think that. I mean, I guess it's because they overdid it, like the NASCAR updates, like, and it's too repetitive for people now, I guess. That seems to be what the issue is. Let me just show you guys what people have been saying. Now, when I'm showing you this, this isn't necessarily my opinion. This is just what other people have been saying. In my opinion, NASCAR is a cool partnership, but I do agree with some of the points that I've seen. Like, yes, it is a little repetitive, but there's not much Driving Empire can do about that. I'll explain that later on, but let me go ahead, show you guys what people have been saying. So I'm looking at the comment section on this video right here where I talked about what's coming in the NASCAR update. That's actually later today at the time of filming this. So maybe at the time of this video, when this is out, comment down below. Did you guys enjoy the NASCAR update that came out like recently, I guess, for you guys? It probably just came out because you guys are ahead in time. I don't know what people's opinions are going to be once that update's out. Maybe it's really cool and people actually really love it, but let me just go ahead and see what the comments are saying at the time of filming this. So, you know, at first you don't see too much hate comments right here. It's just kind of average comments, but then you see something like this. Yeah, bro, they're really running out of ideas of updates, but this update's kind of cool. So this guy's like got a 50-50 opinion. Like, he somewhat thinks it's cool, but also somewhat thinks they're running out of ideas. And then, of course, there's the wave of comments. When do we get BMW and Bugatti? Everything except BMW, Mercedes. I can't show that word. Silly. NASCAR. That's what we'll say it said. Silly. Yep. This guy says they're so lazy to keep on making a million NASCAR updates. They just have so many NASCAR updates. So there's some positive stuff though. Some people are still excited. This is like 50% of the people think it's somewhat cool still, but then the rest of the community, like another 50%, I don't know. They just get tired of it. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's because it's repetitive, but let's see. Yeah, here we go. We don't need any more NASCAR. They need Bugatti, Mercedes, BMW. Yeah, we need F1 event. F1 event. Okay, let's talk about that. So an F1 partnership would be way more expensive than NASCAR. Everything F1 related, very expensive. So this guy's excited. Finally, NASCAR update. Yes. I don't know. So you can see it's like honestly divided. I'm getting tired of NASCAR. This is stupid. What are we doing? No more NASCAR. Fix the problems with the game. I hate NASCAR. So divided opinions, as you can see. So you're getting the general idea here. There is a fan base that enjoys NASCAR, but there's also a hater base clearly forming that is getting sick of these type of updates. Now, as a creator myself, a content creator, I know Driving Empire, they create the game of Driving Empire. So the Driving Empire team, they are creators of the game. I'm a creator for YouTube. I create YouTube videos, and as a creator myself, I also sometimes struggle with having repetitive content, I feel like. So I understand what it's like for Driving Empire. You know, at first, there's a lot of people that are really excited about NASCAR, so they do it again, right? People still are somewhat excited, so they do it again. And then the hype dies down a little bit, and now people are saying, oh, you're overusing the idea. And I've struggled with that myself. You know, I'll post like a style of video, like maybe a garage battle, let's say, and then people think it's amazing at first, and then one random day, people just switch their opinions. They switch up and go, oh, actually, no, you're repetitive. You've just spammed this 20 million times. This is so boring. Do something different. So I get it. It is really tricky, and you have to consider the fact that Driving Empire does make weekly updates, and we do need filler updates like this in order for them to keep having expensive licenses that come every other few updates. So of course, filler updates like this are needed unless you guys don't want any updates at all. But at the same time, I see what people have been saying about NASCAR, and I understand, you know, it has been in the game for many years now. It's like almost 2 years, and it does get a little repetitive, you know. We've kind of gotten used to it. They add a new race, maybe redo an old race, or add some new liveries and stuff. But I think, honestly, it's a good thing because we don't really get any new races in the game besides NASCAR races, and I find myself going to do these NASCAR races a lot in my videos when I do racing. I feel like the NASCAR races have a lot more detail and a lot more fun decorations than the current races in the game that are just normal races. So if you think about it like that, NASCAR updates are the only way we get new races, which in somewhat of a way is kind of interesting. But yeah, I guess the main issue with these updates would be that people don't get the car aspect of these updates, really. I mean, except for NASCARs, if they add new NASCARs to it, which they're somewhat cool, but like I don't really see people driving around the NASCARs too much. So in my opinion, here's the best solution, the best compromise for Driving Empire to help please every player. Now, before I say this compromise to Driving Empire, yes, I am aware that the NASCAR updates do act as filler updates, but if they could just squeeze a little bit more into these updates, that might help with the situation. Let me explain. So, in my opinion, the best way to do it is add the NASCAR updates, keep adding them like this, and especially new races, because I think the new races part is a good thing. I'm excited every time we get a new race, because that's something new that I can do in my videos. New races, you know, something like that. But then these updates always lack in the vehicle department. You know, the NASCARs are cool and stuff, but I don't see people using them after the update, which is why I think alongside having the NASCAR in the update, maybe release one normal car in the dealership from a brand that people really like a lot. Therefore, people will be hyped up because, like, let's say they just throw an extra Lamborghini or something in the update. If they have one extra Lambo or something, people will go crazy. They'll be like, oh my god, new Lambo, this is amazing. And then if they have a new race on top of that to drive that car that people are excited about on, that is just absolutely amazing. I know this is a little bit, you know, messy because you're having a Lamborghini update at the same time as a NASCAR update, or let's say it's a new McLaren. It's something, you know, that will get people a little bit excited. So maybe some variety, like having two types of updates combined into one. I know it will require a bit more work and probably maybe be a little bit complicated, but that would be a better way, I guess, to please everybody with these NASCAR updates rather than having some people frustrated. But the thing is, there will always be someone to complain about something with an update. I understand it. And I also understand the complaints about all the issues in Driving Empire right now, like the paint's breaking and the rendering issues. Good news is I've been speaking with the devs, and they have told me they are working with Roblox themselves to fix the map loading issue, because it is a pretty big issue, I can't even lie. But they are working on it with Roblox, which is amazing news for you guys. That means that potentially when it's fixed, it could be even better when it's back. So like the game loading, I know it's horrible right now with the rendering and everything, but once it's fixed with Roblox, I mean, that could be a really good thing. You know, it could come back better than it ever has been before. Now, the final thing I have to say for this video is that I think in general, people are just a little bit tired of repetitive type of updates. Like, here's an image. I guess this is anti-Driving Empire propaganda. I don't know another way to describe it, but this is a funny cartoon image someone's made up here. So it's Driving Empire with milk buckets, or well, empty buckets, saying good morning sunshine to a cow. The cow is Pagani, and they're going to milk the Pagani cow. Basically, they're milking Pagani updates. Kind of, that's what people are complaining about. So even something as great as Pagani, I mean, that's literally a hypercar brand. Who doesn't love Pagani? People are complaining about it Driving Empire when they add it. So like I said, people will always have something to complain about, but at the same time, I understand what they're complaining about. The problem is they've done the Pagani updates so many times, it doesn't feel special anymore. And I guess that's the same issue with NASCAR. So they gotta find some way to spice it up, make it new and interesting. I don't know how they could do that. It is really complicated. I see where Driving Empire is at with this issue. You know, Driving Empire, there's not much they could really do to spice it up, but at the same time, I see what the community's saying. It is repetitive. I really don't know what the solution could be here. That's why I'm gonna leave it to you guys who are complaining about this to comment down below. What is the solution besides saying add BMW, Mercedes, and Bugatti? Because once they add those 3 car brands, then what are you guys gonna ask them to add? I don't really know. So comment down below what's an actual solution that they could do to please everybody here with this situation. But yeah, I'm not too sure myself. But yeah, that's everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe to the notification bell so you never miss our upload. Share the video on screen here. YouTube thinks to like it. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.